we'll just hit this. It's a fighting finesse.
You've been jumping on up there, haven't you, Davey?
Oh, my level? Yeah.
Yeah.
I play a lot. I play too much. Too much.
You play too much. I jumped from like 912 to 1566 in like 8 months.
Wow. It's pretty good.
Hey. Alright, I'm good. Oh, you're gonna fucking put me through the ringer for sure.
Yeah, I was waiting for for it to dawn on you.
What you're about to do to me is gonna be bullshit, Davey.
Oh, wow.
Well,
I wasn't paying attention.
Either you weren't or Papa wasn't.
no, I was
Let the
throwing,
tank die. Strike
Yeah.
one.
I was throwing my heels down, but that's a lot of damage.
See, that's why this test is so hard. How do you quantify? It's just.
I don't know. It's your call, Davey. So whether
It's
or
just
not,
such a hard thing.
you know.
I say that each of us gets 3 lives. After 3 lives, Papa fails.
Do you have a purge?
Does purge work here?
I don't know.
I
That's
do
what I
have.
was kinda wondering.
I think I do have purge. So let me.
There's a lot of poison in this dungeon.
Where does purge come from again?
Comes from support.
All right.
Let's test it.
Well,
David, jump into the poison pool.
you got.
Then Papa will fight.
I don't have it equipped, guys.
Okay.
That sounds like a you problem.
Gather desert. Gather desert.
Alright, now equip it and someone jump in the pool.
Give me. Well, give me a second.
Let's see if I jump in the pool and jump out. Is it 1 tick?
I don't see a negative.
The pool's not get test. Yeah, because it's only 1 tick. So it's like.
And stay in the pool.
Yeah, but you can't cleanse something that gives you a tick every single second. It's not a dot then, you know? It's like a direct damage thing. But the purge is just for dots, you know? Cleansing dots. Or other effects.
You know, the Purge movies have to be the dumbest movies to come out in like the last decade.
Yeah, they're pretty bad. What sets are you running again?
Spell Power Cure, Infallible Mage, and Earth Gore. Or an Ether, one of the two. I always get them mixed up.
Run real fast.
Alright, mechanics should probably be gone over for this boss fight for Flathead.
Alright, Flathead. So the rule number one is these two guys have to stay apart. As soon as they get close to each other, there's a really, really strong poison that will kill pretty much all of us. So you have to tank the guy with the claws, the one that's walking around. The middle guy never moves. He always stays right there. So the other guy, he walks around. So you have to tank him to the outer edge of this circle and not let them get apart.
Okay. In other words, you want me to move the guy that's walk around to the outside?
Yeah. You have to keep them away. Okay, see how they're close? See how they're fighting right
Yeah.
now? And there's a big green. Yeah, so that big green circle will really, really damage us a lot. So we have to keep them apart to keep that green circle. See how he walks away and it goes away now? So
Yeah.
that distance is the closest he can get. Get any closer than that poison circle comes up. So you just tank him on the outside. The healer generally babysits the tank because this guy does a lot of damage. And then throw out heals or orbs to us every once in a while. And in vet, it's pretty crucial that both these guys die within seconds of each other. If you don't, then mechanic that each of them provide for each other goes away, and it usually wipes the team. Normally you can get away with ignoring it, but you pretty much have to do it. There's going to be, this is really crucial for you, Flathead. This is most important for you. When you're tanking that guy.
Yeah, can you speak up a little bit, please?
Oh, sure. When you're tanking this just troll guy, you have to periodically jump into this yellow circle that's moving around the fight area. Some words will pop up on the bottom of your screen saying Orzorga is targeting you. When you see those words pop up on your screen, you have to jump and freeze yourself in one of those circles. And the freezing of you protects the incoming circle that he's going to throw out. He throws out this circle and it's like a homing beacon on you. Whoever has it, actually. Sometimes it's not the tank. It's usually often the tank. And if you don't freeze yourself on that and it hits you, it's usually a one-shot kill. So you have to freeze yourself before that circle that he's going to throw out. You have to freeze yourself before that circle gets to you. If you are frozen and the circle gets to you, then it breaks the ice and it protects you. If the circle gets to you before you get to the ice, then you die. So when you see those words pop up on your screen, you have to run to the circle. And the problem is that he has a really, really long reach, Flathead. His reach is like probably 3 times the length of his arm, I would say. It's really, really, it's way farther than what it should be. It's like, and so if you see those words on your pop of your screen, you're like, okay, I gotta freeze myself, and you turn around and you start booking it, and that's right when he's winding up for heavy attack, he will usually reach you and one-shot you with his heavy attack. So it's a delicate balance of getting yourself frozen and also not taking a one-shot heavy attack from him in the back because you've turned around trying to go to the circle. So you have to kind of like balance taunting him, blocking his heavy attacks, and still going to the circle to get yourself frozen. And what you're looking for is a yellow moving circle of ice. There's usually 3 or 4 of them moving around. So our job as the DPS and healer is to not take your circle. If the tank has the curse or whatever you want to call it, we gotta let the tank get to his circle first. So the only other phase that's really bad is that the middle guy will throw his hands up in the air and do like a icicle summoning spell where he'll just shoot out icicles in all directions, and the only way to protect yourself from not getting killed by it is standing behind these ice pillars. They try to trick you. They spawn small pillars and also big pillars, and the small pillars don't protect you from his icicles. Only the big pillars do. So we all have to get behind either one of the 2 pillars that pops up. Sometimes they pop up right next to each other, and sometimes they're on the opposite side of the fighting area. So just try to look around and find the tallest one that's closest to you. And it's hard for the tank too because while that phase is happening, you know, it lasts maybe 10, 15 seconds. The the guy that you're tanking flathead still traces you and still hits you with heavy attacks. So you have to hide behind that ice pillar and then also tank that guy and not let loose of him because he's gonna turn around and just one shot any of us.
Okay.
So this is a pretty hard fight in the tank. A lot for you to do.
Okay.
And DPS job is to make sure that these guys die at the same time, as close as possible. The further away they are, the more likely we're gonna not have each of them to counter the effects of the other, and it's usually a wipe on bet. That's pretty much it. The only other thing is that the middle guy summons skeevers, and the skeevers pop up with like poison circles. So if we can get the interrupt on the guy in the middle, the tank doesn't do that. It's either the healer or the 2 DPS. Generally, it's one of the DPS because the healer's got enough on their hands. And so, Desert, when you see that middle guy having the interrupt animation, that red interrupt, try to interrupt skills.
You're using
Yeah,
head
this
and
is
blade, right,
Pop
Desert?
is- Hidden
You're
blade,
using.
yes.
Alright.
Yeah, give him a hidden blade, interrupt him, because if we don't have those keepers running around, there's like so many less little poison AoEs and stuff. They're just breaking our health. It's much easier without them. So when you interrupt them, it prevents that.
And
That's
then,
pretty much it.
quick refresher. So when we have the hide behind ice pillars, can multiple people be behind one, or is it one for each of us?
Yeah, the whole team. No, the whole team could be behind one.
Okay.
There's no mechanic where it limits you. You just line of sight. You just put the ice pillar between you and the center guy. And it usually, what I do when I'm a tank is I like to call the space that's right behind the pillar, and I hide behind that, and I tank the guy at the pillar, like I'm basically touching it when I'm the tank, and then all the DPS and healer stuff are between the pillar and the wall, behind. Otherwise, like sometimes you can get cleaved by that guy.
Alright.
Sometimes it takes a couple of seconds to get the timing. And that's pretty much it.
Okay.
Any questions?
Well, try it. Be good.
Okay.
And see what happens.
If you want to wait for them to walk apart flathead, that's fine. Or you can grab the outer guy and bring him now. Whatever you want to do. Some people like to wait for the poison to go away first and then start the fight. It's your call.
Yeah, sounds like the best thing to do.
Alright. So if anybody has the writing on the bottom of the screen, go get frozen. Okay, so I have the writing, so I'm going to freeze myself.
Oop, I have the writing too.
What the heck?
Flathead got hit.
Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to find one of those freaking things, dude.
I'm going to try to get tank up first. Oh, no. Not going to work. Okay, let's reset.
Strike one.
Yeah, I didn't even see the hit.
Yeah,
Yes.
he winds up pretty quick. It's not a huge telegraph. I pretty much perma-block this guy unless I need to run to the circle like I was telling you earlier, or run to the ice pillar. Other than that, I'm pretty much, because he hits hard. He hits really hard.
Okay.
And it comes quick. There's not really a long telegraph. So
Okay, ready?
okay, he's doing it. So if anybody has the writing, get yourself frozen. Just don't take the tank circle. Okay, I have it, so I'm gonna freeze myself.
Oop, I have it too.
So freeze yourself before the thing gets to you.
Thing got to me. God damn. So what killed you
Right,
there?
trimmer. Okay, now I had no writing.
So sometimes that does happen. I have seen that glitch. I'm gonna try to kite him around away from you, Desert. So sometimes there is no writing.
It's just a big circle up underneath your feet.
Yeah, if you get the circle and there's no writing, still go freeze yourself. It's supposed to tell you when you're chosen, but sometimes it doesn't. Oh shit, I circled. I'm screwed. Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
I was busy talking. I wasn't paying attention.
So that ice thing, does everybody get it? Like when you have to freeze yourself?
No, no, it's like random. I don't think I've seen it the whole team ever get it before, but two people usually. It's usually two people, but not always. Those two people can. That's why I was saying earlier, like don't take the tank circle, like the yellow circle is farther away from the tank, because if he's got to run all the way across and try to get frozen because somebody else is taking his, and he might get one shotted in the back by the troll.
Right.
Supposed to give him the closest one.
In desert, there's not much I can do to heal through a one-shot mechanic. Just saying.
Yeah, no, one shot stuff is not a good. Okay, we need to get frozen.
Alright, I have it. I need to get frozen.
You get the message, and by goodness, you're popped.
Yeah, you might need to get into the circle a little faster. Ooh, nope, he one shot at me. How hard did he hit me? Ooh, 74,000. Oh, heavy attack desert. Oh no, he didn't do heavy attack. That's good.
Yeah, I got the message, but when I got the message, I was popped.
Hmm. If you want, as soon as that mechanic pops up, what I've done before when this thing is glitched out on me when I was taking this is as soon as that mechanic would come up, I would poke him one last time and then just go get myself frozen no matter what, because I couldn't
Okay.
rely on the game to inform me. And sometimes I would freeze myself and not need it, but at least if I needed it, I was still protected because I taunted. I had 15 seconds of the taunt, so he wouldn't run loose and anything else. So I've had to do that before myself. You could try that. Okay, so the yellow circle's up, so if you want, you can poke and run to the yellow circle and get yourself. I'm gonna get myself frozen over here. Oh, still got you. Hmm. I'm gonna stick over here and see what's going on. My game froze. Nope, ice pillars, get behind. I'm at one over here. Line aside him. And then get back a little bit, Papa, so he doesn't cleave.
Yep.
Oh shit, you got. Okay. Try to kill these skeevers.
That was a
You
heavy attack.
you can't even block that attack.
Yeah, you have to be perma blocking, or if he's gonna get you with the one that is where you're supposed to be frozen, then yeah, I don't think you can survive it.
Oh, come on. This is
Trying to get a tank. Oh, ice pillars. No, I almost have the res. Oh man, I had to give up on it. Oh,
yeah, I'm getting terrorized tremor with no message. It's nothing. Get that one big left hand hook. Nothing, you know.
I'm gonna
Let
kite
me,
him. Desert.
yeah. Let me get the revive desert. I got a faster revive.
gonna freeze myself. No, don't get me, don't get me.
Oop, what? I gotta freeze myself too.
Oh, pillars, pillars.
Oop.
Oh, I stood outside of it. My bad. I'm stupid.
You might have to get the revive desert.
Damn, I made for 34,000. He's getting me.
Yep. Ooh, no.
Thank you.
Oh, that almost fucked me, bro. I was doing that thing where it was like doing the forcing me to stay in heavy attack. Ooh.
Oh man.
Don't kill the. Oh shit.
Ooh, no.
Can we get desert? Oh no, 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 no.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
No, it's too much damage. Ice
No.
pillars, no. Just get down desert. Nope, he got me.
No, get the tank, desert, get the tank.
Yeah, this first boss is hard. So the only two things that can one-shot you flathead is the heavy attack from that troll, or the thing where he does where you're supposed to be frozen and he sends that circle to you. That's the only two things. So it's one of those two things that you have to block, or the freezing thing. Not too sure which
Is
one's
that
happened to you.
trimmer?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So he sends it out. It's a AoE that spawns from him. He'll like do something with his arms, and if it's you that he's targeting, he will send out the circle to you. Or if it's one of us, then we get that. One or two of us have to
Okay.
complete
Okay.
ourselves.
Because I am getting hit with a with with a trimmer, and I've got no AOEs or nothing. You know.
If
And
you're right next to him and he sends out the circle to you, sometimes the circle will hit you before you get to see it. So
Yeah,
that's
it's
why the little writing that comes up on the screen, when you don't get that, it's really hard because you won't give yourself distance from him so that you can see that AoE coming and avoid it and go get yourself frozen. So
okay, I can kite him then. Keep
yeah,
distance.
if you want to try getting a little bit more space so that if you do see the mechanic, at least you have a couple of seconds to respond before it gets you, because it doesn't go
Yeah.
super fast. You should be able to kind of run around it and stuff.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good. Try that.
Okay.
stop. Oh my god, bro.
Okay, he's freezing me.
Alright,
Get one
I
of
need
these
to get
circles.
frozen.
Oh, they got together. Ooh,
Yep.
shit.
Yeah. That was my fault because I needed to get frozen.
Yeah. They
Desert.
look like they were all really far from you. That was
Yeah.
just bad luck. Yeah, sometimes
Yeah.
that happens. There's just nothing close and you have to sprint all the way across.
Yeah, this fight's definitely tough on the tank. I don't think this fight's really good, like, to be a healer test now that I'm experiencing it on vet.
No, the one I really want to see is the poison one. That's the one I like to see. Remember a long time ago,
Mm-hmm.
you were saying that, you were bringing that up the other day. I was like, this is the healer check. See what you can do. You know, that's because it's kind of not well known where that sustained damage,
You ready?
if you don't have a healer, it just wrecks the group. Like the better the healer you have, the more you can just ignore the mechanics and
Right.
Okay, can I get
Oop, I
frozen?
got yep, I need to get frozen too. I'm gonna take this far one, just in case someone else needs
Ah.
it. Oop. Someone else might have to pick up the tank because I'm on kite duty.
Deserts. Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna try and kite him closer so that it's gonna be easier for Flathead to get him. There you go, Flathead.
Okay, ice pillar time. Get behind a pillar.
Alright, over here is the closest one to us. Oop.
Oh, he had the tandem. Oh no, flathead went down. Shit.
Alright, I'll get him. I get him. He's not aggroed on me.
Oh, I have him.
Alright, there you go. Flat up. Flathead up. Oop,
Okay, someone's gonna have to get frozen. Pay attention to your. Oh,
I
I'm one
need
of
to.
them.
Yep, me too.
Oh man.
Alright,
Step in the circle disappears.
I'll get him. Oh, okay. Oh,
I got him.
desert, just
Heal
kite.
desert. Heal desert.
Yep.
Okay, flathead's up.
Okay.
It's ice pillars.
Well, they're both right next to each other too. Okay. Desert, keep yourself alive for a second. You got this. Okay, flathead's up. Do you guys want me to warhorn? I don't have barrier on this tune, or else I would. Okay, flathead's down. I get.
Oh shit! I gotta get myself frozen.
Oop, I do too. Sorry, flathead. I'll be back in a second.
I'll get him. Oh, you got him.
Oh, cool.
I'm gonna get desert.
All right. Okay.
Oh,
He's on you, Davey.
Oh no.
Okay. Oop. Nope. Okay, flathead, try and stay alive for as long as you can. Nope. The poison, something got me. What was it?
Oh, ice crystals. Man, this fight's crazy.
yeah.
I don't know what to change. Oh shit, we aggroed him.
Oh, let's try it right here. See what happens.
Okay, so it's freezing, so let's see if you have to get frozen. Look out for that little circle. For the words. Oh, I'm gonna get frozen.
Yep, I am too. Can I grab the... Oh, no, I'm gonna die to poison.
Ogres.
Yep, they got too close.
Damn. I think it's just one of those two things that you're not seeing. Either you're not blocking the heavy attack or the ice freezing thing. It's just is tripping you up.
I've kind of danced around the circle thing, but a couple times. But then I've had it turn right back into me. You know.
Yeah, it homes up. It homes in on you. It doesn't go away until it hits you, or or it hits the ice. So you have to get yourself frozen.
Yeah. But then you step in that circle to freeze you, and the second you step into it, the
He heavy
circle
attacks you,
disappears.
doesn't he?
Yeah. And it doesn't freeze you.
Yeah, if that's happening, you have to go find another circle. It's either that or the mechanic has ended. But if that's the case, then that's not what's killing you. Then it's like a heavy attack from him. Then. Do you have your AOE's turned up, Flathead, so you can see them?
Yeah.
You do? Okay. So they're
Yeah.
bright
I've got
enough
them
and everything.
turned pink.
Yeah, same here. So,
Mine's teal.
Yeah.
I don't see reds very well, so.
Oh, I got you.
You ready?
Yeah.
Yep. being targeted. Taking this
Same.
one right here.
Oh, didn't work. So maybe that's what's happening too.
Oop. I got a kite. Sorry guys, I got a kite. Someone else is gonna have to get flathead up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because I'm trying to bring my shield back up when I get hit.
Mm-hmm.
So,
What? I dodge rolled that. Don't even fucking lie to me.
Dude, his reach and like what affects you and what doesn't is totally not. It's totally unnatural.
They need. I don't like the What's the point of a dodge roll? Honestly, if you don't get iframes
Yeah.
for it.
Yep. And his reach is like 30 feet or something crazy.
Alright, before we start this fight, right, I'm gonna throw down this heal so that at least you and Desert go into combat with spell power for the 5 seconds that it's worth.
Okay.
Alright, whenever you're ready, Flathead. Okay, Flathead, get frozen. I need to get frozen.
Okay. Pillars.
Okay, making sure I get a Flathead healed.
Okay, he's got time. Okay, cool.
Heavy, no, that's not heavy attack. There you guys go, I'm throwing charge your way, guys.
Oh no.
Show boss
kiting him.
made bad timing.
Alright, he's up. I need to grab circle. Okay, I'm gonna get flathead. No, I'm gonna heal desert while he gets flathead.
Don't kill the metal boss, Desert. Work on the outer guy now. Leave him alone for a bit. He's only at 200,000. We can kill him.
The rats got
Oh
me.
no, he's down. Oh shit. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna come immediately to you.
Okay, flatheads, just stay blocking this whole time.
No. Oh shit. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No, 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 no.
Alright, got it, come on.
I gotta freeze myself.
I do too. Oh, fuck.
We gotta work on the outer guy. We gotta get him down, or else it's a guaranteed wipe.
I'm where my blood spawn is right now. Fuck, man.
Oh man.
That's desert, baby, just so you know.
Oh shit, I thought that was Flathead. Flathead's up. Oh my god. I fucked up.
No. You got this, flathead. Just hold on.
Come on. Get the healer, get the healer. Pop us up. I'm gonna get Desert.
Alright.
Shit, I can't risk it, Desert. I gotta get out of this circle. The outer guy has way too much health. We have to concentrate 100% on the outer guy.
Are you kidding me? It says I have the AoE, but it's not coming.
Kill the outer guy. Okay. Inner guy. Bam.
Whew. All right.
Ooh, Gervold Guidance Jerkin.
Excellent.
That fun.
Man, uh, can we pause for about a minute? I'm gonna use the restroom.
Yep.
Sure. I gotta change my underwear too. Oh, there's a chest up ahead. See it on the right hand side.
Yeah, I do. Yep. I see it.
This is a weird pool right here.
Yeah, because there's a big guy in the back
Yeah.
that usually
It's
gets missed.
Yeah, they get two. There's two giant AOE's of bullshit that we have to kind of deal with.
Damn, that was intense.
Yeah, it's a hard fight, man. So many times I came in here with groups and it's that first boss.
So what you're really looking for is how I do during the poison fight, huh?
That to me is the best like healer sort of, because there's just so much sustained damage.
Do you see what's going on in Cadwell's desert? Oh, I guess he's not here. So the trading guild I'm in, Davey, there's like some low level player complaining about how the higher level players, when selling to other members in the guild, are selling things for I'm gonna assume the same, like a reasonable price for what the items actually worth, right? And this dude, and everybody's like, dude,
Thank
we
you
don't.
for the wait.
First off, we don't need to sell you anything because it's our mats. Second off, we can sell it to you for, you know, the going price, or we can choose to sell it to you cheaper. Like, I don't have to sell you anything, and I don't have to sell it to you cheaper just because we're in a guild together.
Yeah. It's it's a contract between two people. It's a transaction, you know. It's one person's
Right.
price, and the other person agrees to it, and that's the contract.
Exactly. And then he was saying Kuda should be free.
Well, this is a weird entitled young kid or something we're dealing with.
Right.
Best to ignore people like that. All right.
I'll
Nothing
let my
too
grandma
special.
give you a blowjob for 12 Coronium platings.
Ooh, that good gum.
Sound like a deal?
Nope, because I don't even have that many. If I did, I wouldn't be giving it to you.
But I said my grandma would give you a blowjob.
Yep, I know. I am aware of what the offer was. I have things, I have jewelry I still need to gold out, Desert.
But it's a blowjob.
Here's a chest right here.
Why is this well, I guess this was a PvP tune, so I can see why this tune's a popper. Because you see that chest in Imperial City, you want to get it
Yeah.
quick.
Yep. She was one of my
Uh
Imperial
oh,
City.
I remember this.
Yeah, this is all these bosses are hard.
So do we want to clear ads and then go over
Yeah.
mechanics?
So I'd like to break this up in two stages, which is first stage is all these gargoyles. If we do it smartly, we can just deal with one at a time. There's 3 of them, Flathead. If
Yeah.
you taunt one of these little imps that are flying around, usually one of the gargoyles will wake up kind of at random. Sometimes it's one on the left one, on the right one, it doesn't really matter. But as long as we don't go too close to the other 2 that are still sleeping, we can kind of deal with them one at a time. So if we kind of stay the fight on this little quadrant of the area, usually we won't aggro anything. They'll stay asleep until we're ready for them. And then once all 3 of those guys are down, and then all the imps, if we can clear out on that other side and come back to this area, then the boss will come down, and we can go over mechanics and stuff before he gets there. You have to grab that gargoyle. There we go. Okay, gargoyle coming up.
Oh, backed right into that.
Yeah, this has those AoE circles that they put down. Ooh, of course, saving my life, man. Okay. If you want to grab that new gargoyle.
Yeah,
Oop, I got one shot by the gargoyle.
Okay, so stay on this side of things, and then when that big boss comes down, we can avoid it, getting his attention too early. Okay. So, this guy hits really hard flathead. You have to block his heavy attacks. He will one-shot you if you don't block it.
okay.
This used to be like one of the tank tests in the other guilds I've been in. Is this guy right here? Because he hits it very, very hard. Um, there's a kind of a cheese way of doing this fight. Do you want me to explain the cheese way of doing it for you, Flathead, for the tank, or do you want to just do it normal?
Go ahead, explain it, and we'll work through it.
Okay. So if you're looking at him right where you're standing, so if you look to the right of him, do you see that little column that has a brazier, the little fire brazier that's behind him to his right?
Yeah.
Okay, so right to the right of that brazier, do you see those little like uh, three little levels to the
Yeah.
right of that column? Okay, so you can jump up on there. You can taunt him, and you can jump up on those little three little levels. And if you get in the right spot, the tank will never get the mechanics that are present in this fight. The tank will be completely immune to all the mechanics. And the tank being immune to the mechanics means that you can just basically just poke him and perma block right there in that corner and never have to be in play for getting yourself turned to stone.
Okay.
And
Okay.
that little trick changes the whole fight and makes it a lot easier to the group,
Okay.
because then the three of us.
Let me ask
Mhm.
you: do you kind of hug the column on that, or
Yeah,
do
so
you?
I jump up. Yeah, I poke him and I run past him and I jump right up on those one of those little three little things, and I kind of just, yeah, I just kind of cozy up to the column, put my back to the wall right there, and I have the
Okay.
column right to my right shoulder, and I just every 10 seconds or so I just poke him and I block all of his heavy attacks. And it's a pretty easy fight at that point.
Yeah.
As long as you keep up all your buffs and you don't lose taunt, then it's pretty simple. And then all the mechanics come on the rest of the three of us, but it's easier for the three of us once we have the fourth person out of the loop of the mechanics. And so as long as the three of us that are behind him, um, as long as we stay really close to each other, and when one of us gets turned to stone, if we just turn to our left or to our right or turn behind us without running all over the place and hit the synergy to unlock the person who's turned to stone, the fight's pretty much done deal. As long as we free each other, that's the key to this fight: is freeing three of us, freeing each other. So the closer we are to each other, the better. And there is a burn threshold where if your burn is really crazy, you can just kill the little orbs. These little red orbs are what freeze or turns us to stone. Now there's a burn threshold. If we have crazy burn, we can just burn down these orbs without dealing with the turn to stone. But to me, it's not a for sure thing. It's better to work the mechanic, which is freeing each other. The other thing you can do is you can kite. That you can take out the orbs. The orbs kind of go kind of slow, and their little AoE effect with their laser beam is also pretty slow, and you can easily outrun it. But the problem is, if it gets one of the DPS, then you just lost half your DPS. If it gets the healer, then you just basically lost most of your heals. If they're running around trying to avoid. So to me, those options aren't the best ones. The best ones is tank goes in the corner, keeps them there. The three of us are shoulder to shoulder. One of us gets frozen. We just turn and for each other. Now there's AoEs, there's AoEs that move around and everything like that, so we're gonna have to, do the little DPS dance and stuff and move around a little bit. But if we just stay in each other's little, vicinity, then as soon as we get frozen, we will unfreeze each other within like a half a second. Get back to work. So that's the key to this fight. Is the three of us staying close.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm all Gucci.
The only other thing, Flat is every once in a while he'll try to turn around and try to like laser beam us with his eyes. If you can interrupt him, he'll turn. When you see him turn around, just get ready for an interrupt.
Okay.
Just bash him because you're holding him so close. The bash should be really easy. Okay, so there's no orbs yet.
God damn.
Oh, he's dead. He just stayed.
Whoa.
Oh shit. He's dead. Okay, this is a reset. We gotta reset.
Yeah, I'm stuck in the wall here.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Here I come to save the day.
So
Yeah.
that was probably the heavy attack, Flathead. That heavy attack is, I don't think a tank can survive it without blocking. I don't. It's just one of those things you have to block. So that's one of the. That's why one of the. This is basically a good tank test for some groups because they're like, if you don't follow the mechanics, you will die. You know. So it's a good little tank check.
I think we need to get those ice wraiths when they come out. That's what killed me. Was they were just beaming the shit out of me.
Okay.
You ready again? Here we
Usually
go.
they dead AOE and stuff. Yeah, ready.
Alright. Here, I'm gonna drop my son.
Orbs coming out. So stay close to each other. Unfreeze whoever
I'm
gets frozen.
frozen.
I got you. I got you.
Thank you.
Oh, I got turned to stone too.
Unfree me, Desert. Free me.
I'm turned to
I got you,
stone.
Papa. I got you, Papa. See how we stay close? See how we're just unfreeze me? Thank you. Cool.
Interesting.
Yep, that's the key right there. We just did it.
What is that AoE bullshit that's happening?
It's just a little moving AoE that happens. It's pretty slow. I mean, you shouldn't be able to. Oh, there's the orb, so unfreeze me. Okay, orb's down.
Alright, sun going out.
Orb's here.
Alright.
I'll get
I'm
Papa.
frozen.
Got you. I'm frozen. Thank you.
I'm frozen. I'm frozen, I'm frozen.
Got it. He's dead. Good
Oh,
job.
yeah.
Wasn't too bad. Second try.
Yeah.
How'd you like it in that
You
corner?
are into that, the better it works.
Yeah. Yeah, as long as you're just off the floor and into the corner, then the AoEs can't get you.
So
Because
like
if you're
right
down here, those AoEs will freeze the tank, and now we have to, we have to now deal with the boss and unfreeze the tank. It's way harder.
So like here
For this
or
thing.
like here, like
I usually just go right. I usually just go right here.
alright.
Yeah.
Standing.
Yeah, I was kind of right about
Yeah.
here. It put
Yeah.
me in a first person.
Yep. Yeah, sometimes first person. It's a
Hell
good
yeah.
little trick. It helps.
Yeah, that is a nice trick.
Everybody staying tight was nice too.
Mm-hmm.
It made it so much easier on me because I can drop the heals on the tank, but because we're so close, everybody was able to get it.
Right. There's just a couple little skeevers. That's pretty much it. And then there's got some guys that are coming down the hallway in a few seconds.
I missed all the guild drama.
Yeah. Were you around? Were you here when I was telling Davey what was going on?
I think I came in like at the tail end of this conversation.
So there was some low-level player who was complaining that he when a guild member sells to another guild member, he was saying that the
Hmm.
prices should be lower, right? Especially if they're a lower level than the person who's selling it. And everybody was like, nah, right? First off, no, it doesn't need to be lower. If I decide I'm going to sell it to you at a lower price, then cool, right? Be grateful. But I don't have to sell you anything, let alone at a lower price, right? That's pretty much the gist of what was happening. And then he brought up that Kuda
Yeah,
should be free, and I kind of laughed at it. I didn't say anything, but I was thinking like Kuda is one of the most expensive things in the game right now.
Okay, so
Uh,
this is introducing a new mechanic that we'll see for the next couple of mobs, plus the next boss fight, and it is a geyser. Like you know how in Bloodroot Forge and in Black Drake Villa, Flathead, there's like a little circle the boss will produce, and it'll spew either lava or something out of it, and the tank has to stand on top of it and block.
yeah.
You know?
Hmm.
So that this first fight introduces that mechanic for this dungeon. And so this mob has it, and next mob has it, next boss, the matriarch, has it.
Okay,
So
so
the best way to do this is to run up, poke the giant, bring the giant to the floating
Naiad.
lemonade in the back,
yeah.
lemonade. She will, if she lives long enough, which she probably will, and that usually she does, she will produce a little AoE that if you stand on top of it, it'll prevent the eruption from hitting the whole group. And what they're trying to do is hit the whole group with the eruption, and then the giant comes around and one shots everybody. That's what they're trying to do. So to prevent that, the tank stands on top of that AoE, and it'll usually come up near her somewhere. That's why you poke the giant and you run to her, poke her, and then wait for that AoE spout thing to pop up, and you go run over it and stand on top of it.
Okay.
And that's pretty much it. And yeah, there's be poisons and stuff. There's like little skeevers that will give us
Do you want to
little
kill
poison
these
circles.
skeevers before we go into that
I,
fight?
th- I think if you aggro them, it aggroes the giant. I think they're connected. So
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure they're connected. So usually you just taunt the giant and you just deal the skeevers as you go in.
That's something we can test on normal at a later point.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure they're connected.
Alright.
Ready?
Hmm.
Just so I'm prepared, Davey, for the next fight. Warhorn or Sun?
Um.
barrier.
I don't have that.
Oh, she died. Nice. I don't think she did it. I never saw it.
I didn't see it.
No, I
Okay.
didn't either.
We killed her fast enough.
I got a
Nice.
mushroom.
Nice. Is it a big
Okay.
mushroom?
So this next little ad almost always does it because there's two of those chicks. There's two of those lemonade eating chicks. So it almost always happens in this next one. These are just some harpies.
I
Stupid little
don't
harpy.
like lemonade. Can I have tea instead?
Let's see if there's a chest over here. No chest. Okay. So usually,
That's
the way I
few.
like to do when I'm taking this is usually I poke the giant. That's up to you. And then I take him to the lemonade to the right. And usually we can kill her and we can kill him. And then, depending on how fast we do it, the other lemonade, she's the one that's floating all the way to the left of here. Right? She will almost always. The fight will give her enough time to almost always do that little eruption thing. So I would almost guarantee that you're gonna die. The last time you killed the one single one by yourself before she could do it, but because there's two, it gives them enough time to just always do it. So you'll get a chance to see it. This one.
Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Oop. What was that?
I don't know.
Shatter. Shatter hit me. So that little AoE thing the fucking giant does hit me.
Yep. Okay, so she's gonna do the thing pretty shortly. You're gonna have to stand on it. There it is. If you stand on it, then it'll prevent it from knocking us up. Perfect. Good
A
job.
little further away than what I figured it would be.
Yeah, it's near them, but it's not like right next. Yeah, it is a little further away.
Ooh, there's a heavy
Maybe I should
sack
have
right
explained
here.
that. Okay, so this water is not water; it's poison. Just FYI to everybody.
Spicy water.
Okay, do you want to do this fight regularly, Flathead, or do you want to cheese it? It's much easier if we cheese it, but it's a little finicky.
You want it right there in the doorway right here?
Yeah. Okay. So you've seen it before. You know how it
Yeah.
works.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Do you need me to go over it, or you're good to go?
Go ahead, go. Go over it, you know.
Okay. So the way I do it is I stand on this little tiny little iceberg right here. You have your chains, right? Or do you have a long taunt?
Yes, I do have
Okay.
chains.
So somewhere in this vicinity is the limit of the inner rage or whatever, the long taunt. It's usually I can stand right around here and it should work. So you'll taunt her. She'll walk about half the distance to where you are on this little iceberg. She'll stop. She'll do a little mechanic, and then she'll do a big super jump and try to land on top of you. The way I like to do it, it's the fancy little look at me because I'm cool maneuver, but I roll dodge towards that direction that she's coming from, away from where she's going to land on top of my head. So I'll just do a
Okay.
roll dodge forward. So that's the fancy way. You don't have to do that. What you can do is you can basically just block the big jump that she does and then just move forward. And what you want to do is you want to move forward on this iceberg and then turn around and tank her facing the group. And we stay on that iceberg. More or less we stay on that iceberg, or we move up to this one right here.
Okay.
Make sure that
Okay.
the rest of us
Panic
stay out of
sells
the
too, all over again, no problem.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
Yeah, exactly. So yep, so that's pretty much it. You stay on this iceberg, taunt her from here, because you want her to stand right here. But to get her to come to here, you have to be here first, and then when she gets here, then you move this way. You start
Okay.
here, then she'll get here, and then you have to move further in, and it makes the fight less smooth. You start it from
Okay.
here, then she'll end up right here where I'm standing, and then you move forward and then turn around, and then she's in the perfect spot.
Hmm.
And we can be far enough away that we're outside of all the mechanics, and we'll avoid most of the shit. Sometimes it'll still do the abruption, and we'll still do it. The healer. This is a good little fight for the healer because there'll be times that the mechanic. It's just a random timing where the tank will be hit with the eruption thing, the one that you blocked, flathead that you blocked earlier in this last
Hmm.
mob. That eruption thing happens in this fight, and if the timing is wrong, or like not on our side, the eruption will hit you on the tank. It'll lift you up in the air, and you can't hold block, and then she'll do a heavy attack and try to kill you.
Okay.
So when I wasn't with a good team, sometimes what I would do is I would go into Colossus right when that was about to happen, and then I have so much health and resistances and stuff that she usually can't one-shot me. But this is a healer test for Papa, so this will be mostly on his shoulders to provide enough heals if you don't have barrier yet, so that doesn't work. But this would be a good point to pop barrier when the mechanic's about to happen. Yeah, there you go. There's shields. That helps because if he's caught in the air with that little eruption and he can't block her, sometimes they can one-shot the tank. But if you have a shield, it'll prevent that.
Right. Yeah, I need to do some
So,
PvP tonight at some point then.
Hmm.
yeah, barriers
All
on
right.
this.
Everybody ready?
Ready?
Isn't barrier like on?
Try to get her to that little iceberg. Yeah, so get her to move forward a little bit. Oh, okay, that's fine. That should work. comes the eruption. Good job. Very good. Very good. Okay, she's an execute. She's about to die. Good job. Very good. Very, very good. Good job, Papa.
Thank you.
Okay. There you go. That was probably from the poison water. Yeah. And that it's a bit more aggressive. Oh, cool. I can. Nice. That was a chest that's from. Let's look around for a second. It is vet, by the way. Get some purple jewelry.
Oh,
Yep, I see
yeah.
a chest right here. This is our second chest, so.
I see it as well.
Alright, I got a dagger. Wish I got jewelry. Oh well.
Yeah, my support line on this tune is only level 4.
How big? Or how much does it have to be to get a barrier?
6.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think it's 6.
So what I might do is I'll go in and do the Cyrodiil beginner's thing. It's not going to give me a lot, but it's a little bit.
Could always just go in as like a healer in battlegrounds.
Yeah, I'll do that once I do the beginning Cyrodiil stuff.
Get that AP in case they have a shoulder you need.
Yeah, fucking Symphony of Blade shoulder. Yeah, I bought another one today. Got it from another Stone Talker's shoulder because I don't already have all of them.
I swear their RNG is so broken in this game. It's crazy.
Oop.
I'm gonna get
Well,
two
you know,
chests,
it's like
right? So.
flipping a 6-sided coin.
They need to make those things like it won't give you something that you already have until you already have them all. Because that's bullshit. The amount of work you have to go through to get the keys. Dude, come on.
Yeah, the amount of time and for you just to get the same shoulder over and over and over, and it's just like hours. Every time you get it, it's just hours flushed, hours flushed.
Right, especially if, you know, I do it without a group. Because if I get a group, then it's not that bad.
You know, not everybody feels like doing those every day too.
What am I doing? We already have all the chests.
Yeah, we got the two.
Though if you do it like every day on a bunch of your characters, we'll get a lot of keys. Breton Medallion Lion.
What is that?
Oh, it's a furnishing plan for a little wall. It's like a little ornament thing you can put on your wall. It's not little, it's actually pretty big.
These poisons hurt. They especially hurt. These are overlapping. Oh, cool,
Do you know
dude.
how much that's
Awesome.
worth? That's worth so much gold.
Really?
Yeah, the Brett
I'll give you.
stuff is
I'll
I
give you
actually
think I've
500 gold
seen it
for
for
it.
like 50k. It's not worth that
I'll give,
much.
I'll give you 500 gold for
for
it.
something as old that as that is. It's worth quite a bit.
Okay, so this
I've
is
seen it go for like
trying to
50.
teach you the mechanic that's coming up, Flathead. So you have to get over these sewer drains and block the poison.
Are you kidding
This
me?
is
Oh,
like the
really?
practice.
Stand on them?
Yeah, you have just like those geysers earlier. The tank has to stand on them and block the poison for the rest of the group. So see how this one's now pink over here? So this one's about to erupt. It warns you, and then now it's erupting. You have to stand on it and block it.
They need to fix
This
this
is just
fucking reload time. It's so like it's fucking bullshit.
man. This is the little practice run for the next boss.
What the heck?
So see the sewer right here erupting? That's what you have
Yeah.
to stand on.
No, I got power bash.
Power bash.
Yeah.
The one that launches you forward.
There's something in here that was really
It's probably
knocking
this
me
guy.
around.
It's probably this dude. Mortor's guard. He's like the elite
Yeah.
guy. It's probably him because he's got the shield.
You gotta go stand on
Guys.
this.
Yeah, you have to stand on this right here. It's erupting. Oh, you got me.
And you gotta keep an eye out for the other ones because they'll be an AOE around
Okay.
it.
Sewer flathead. Okay, he's got it now. There you go. Block. You have to block it. There you go. Perfect.
I'm over here
All
fucking
right,
spamming
that's
the
the circle.
shit out of my heals, trying to keep everybody alive, man.
That's the mechanic. That's the one of the next boss, amongst all the other things. That's the killer one. That one.
Dude, this bullshit where it's like holding a heavy attack is really starting to get on my nerves. You know what I'm talking
Oh,
about?
yeah, I've seen
Yeah,
that on my Templar a couple times.
where it's like heavy attacking when you don't want it to. That one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I've only
I don't know if
experienced
you can
that
hear
on
me.
my Templar.
No, my fucking headset was fucking up. Sorry.
It's all good.
I've
You're talking about
only
the one where it's
experienced
heavy
that on my
attacking when you
Templar
don't
though.
want to, right?
Yep, and you can't cancel out of it.
Yeah. Is that only a Templar thing? Interesting. I don't know if I've seen it on anything else either. Okay, so there's a few things to explain on this one. So the first and foremost is the sewer mechanic that we saw in that previous room, getting you ready for this fight. But this one is obviously like twice as many sewers and twice as much space, so it's hard for the tank because you have to run and sprint to each one and keep the boss taunted and block his heavy attack bow and arrow things. And so that's first and foremost. Secondly is there'll be ads that spawn up. There'll be either imps, beetles, or like some sort of bug, or the spriggans.
Stranglers.
Stranglers, yeah, strangler plants. And I can never hear because my audio is always turned down. But this guy that's our little buddy in the dungeon, this guy Jorvold, he will call out and tell us which of those three different types of ads that we need to kill to produce an antidote to offset the poison damage. So I don't know if any of you guys can hear
I
the
just turned up
voices.
my game audio, so I'll call it out if I
Okay.
hear it.
So if you can hear whether he calls imps or the beetles or the stranglers, and then me and Desert will go around and kill them all. And if we do it correctly, then he would produce an antidote somewhere in. There's usually one or two circles. Usually in the center, like right here in the center of the room. There'll be kind of like a little medium-sized circle that we can all get into, and the room fills with poison, and we avoid all the damage from it. So, um, other than that, that's pretty much the two big ones.
Can you survive that poison
Um,
mechanic, or is that meant to be a white mechanic on vet?
and normal, you can on vet. I don't know.
Do we
This is
want to
sort of
test
like the
it, see
gauge
how
of the
my heal
healer.
does
Yeah,
the
that's up
first
to you.
time? And if we wipe,
That's up
you
to you.
know, we'll just see how long I can keep us alive at that point.
Right.
Yeah,
The
I'll
only
just
other thing.
turn them around there in the doorway, and we can find out then.
The only other thing
Okay.
for you, Tank, for Flathead, is that there'll be elites that come out every so often. And they're usually melee. They're all magic melee, either board and sword or two-handers or dual wields. And they hurt pretty bad. They hurt us pretty bad. So if you could aggro, we'll call those out when they come out. And if you can grab the aggro on those guys too and bring them to the boss and hold them both next to each other so that we can kill them both at the same time.
Okay.
And that's pretty much it. The hardest thing is for the tank is to run to the things and block it. That's probably the hardest thing. The second hardest thing would be the healer, just to heal us through all the poison damage. That's pretty much it.
Just for experiment right there, I'll just turn them around here on the first run. And,
Yeah,
find
if
out
you want to,
how
if you
far.
guys want to test the heals and see what we can endure for all the damage.
Here we go.
Biggest thing is I'm
Alright,
gonna need
ready?
everybody to stay in front of me.
Yep. Yep, that's the silver run. Yeah, that's really hard to survive through. But you kept desert up.
Yeah, you're
Too squishy.
really squishy.
Yeah. So it's just me then. My guy is like an extra hard mode for the healer.
Come back here a little bit.
Oop. The poison thingy-majigger got me.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah,
For
well,
the first run,
the imp hitting us.
yeah, I think I did pretty good. I don't know. What do you think,
Yep.
Davey?
Yeah, if you can heal through that without doing the mechanic, then you got a good healer. That's what it's a huge boss.
I think the only issue is that freaking sewer thing happened right as I was reviving you. So
Yeah. I'm like low on health and low on resources. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, let's try it again.
all right. Well, I'm gonna call out mechanics for this time. So this time, Deep Jet, you're gonna want to, or sorry, Flathead, you're gonna want to make sure you stand on these grates,
Yeah.
just so we get through it.
Here we go.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Everybody.
I needed that, I think. I was just about to start getting worried about my armor. I got that a lot in here.
I'm gonna go ahead and eat some food real fast, just so I don't run out in the middle of this fight. Are you?
I
Are you?
have an hour and 42
You're still
minutes. I think I'll
wearing.
be fine.
You're still wearing a, what's it called? Ghastly Eyeball, aren't you, Davey?
Mm-hmm.
You're making this extra tough on me. Extra tough. I feel like.
This is how I run this character.
Yeah, I
Fast
know.
and loose. Fast and loose, baby.
Alright, well, let's see. We'll get through this and then give me your honest opinion, Davey.
Mm-hmm. I will.
Thank you. Alright, on you, Deep Jet. Or, fuck, why do I keep calling you Deep Jet? Because he's messaging me on.
Versus?
No, he's messaging me on Discord right now. So.
Oh,
Alright,
it's right
this.
next to you.
Yep, the sewer's up. Good job.
Perfect.
Imp. Imps.
Okay. So let's imps.
Yep.
Oh, I'm getting crazy lag. I can't do my skills. Sewer?
Oop. Sewer.
Oh, crap.
Sewer. Sewer. Sewer.
There we go.
Oh, shit. Healer down and Davy down. Yeah, look how the damage, the poison just keeps on ticking. Nice. You got through it. Good job.
Poisons, fumes,
Big
the
sewer.
ideal mixture of
No.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna throw a heal down on you and pick up Davy. Alright, wait, Davy. Oh, alright, never mind. Alright, Desert, I'm gonna get you up, or Davy, somebody's gonna get you up. I'll get you up.
Oh, here's the melee guy. Tank.
You're good, Desert.
Let's focus on this melee guy. Sewer. Oh, good job. Did you hear what he called out?
Mm-mm. He hasn't called it yet. Strangler.
Okay, I actually heard him.
Deep chat, where are you?
Flathead.
Fuck, sorry, Flathead. Alright. Where is it? Do you see the,
Yeah, it's right in the middle.
Right in the middle. Right in the middle. Desert over here where we are.
Oh,
I
there's
was
a
trying
melee
to hear
guy.
the dude.
Alright, I dropped the sun for us.
I've never seen the name of these guys. Morto's guard. Okay, guards. Oh, I'm getting. I got this. Okay.
Beetles.
Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
Oop, there's a sewer up.
Okay, beetles are down. There's one over here. We're doing pretty good. Antidote in the middle.
Alright, sun going down.
Melee. Guard. Down. We might have to do one more. Sewer?
Imps. Imps.
Imps.
Where?
Imps. Okay.
Right here, by where I'm at. Flathead.
Oh shit.
There we go.
Fuck.
Fuck. Yeah, the sewer's the damage is too
Yeah.
much of that.
That one, that was my fault. I didn't see that at all.
It's
They're
all
probably
good.
fine. They're hard to see sometimes. On this fight, sometimes I zoom my camera all the way out, so it's easier for me to see the whole landscape. Yeah, I don't know. That's sometimes what I do. I don't know if that'll help you though.
We got really lucky with those. Placements of the thingy things that kept us alive. All of them being right in the center.
Do you use regeneration at all, Papa?
What is? Oh,
The one where you stick your staff in the air and the beams, laser beam everybody?
I don't, but I can.
It's a good skill in this fight
Yeah, I got you.
because just the amount of running around.
Okay.
Anytime there's a fight, it's
So
a skill
what's-
a lot.
What skill should I drop for it? So I got extended ritual, luminous shards, illustrious healing, healing ward, and combat prayer. Combat Burr has to stay on though.
Yeah, combat repairs too. Ward. I'd probably take off Ward
Alright,
because the poison damage doesn't really do much for that,
there
anyways.
we go.
So you can take that and while we're running around and you won't get hit with it.
Desert.
You ready?
Yep.
Yep. Ready.
Sorry, there was the. Oh, it was one of the daily endeavors.
Oh, use mementos.
You have to use one 3 times.
Make it clean. All shall be blessed. And perish.
Sewer.
Nothing like the snow. Such will pass deaths. It again provides
Imps.
Imps. Sewer.
Stop with those
Oh, interrupt that. Gotta interrupt. And you're healing here. Resin.
things up a bit, shall we?
What happened, Papa? Papa? Papa's down?
My fucking controller died.
Shit.
Sorry, guys.
Resin? Melee guy? Okay. We recovered. It's all good, bro.
Feel my blessing. Let it spread.
Stranglers.
Okay. Sewer? Interrupt. I got the interrupt.
Poisons and fumes. Ideal mixture for
I don't see any other stranglers. I think that's all.
So I've noticed the screen pulsates too, depending on what it is. So if it's the imps, the screen goes red or green. Oop, nope, other one, other one, other one.
Oh shit. Damn, with their gore and everything on me. Plague eruption 23,000.
Thank you, Desert.
Melee guy.
your magic dream. Fade.
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice.
Ooh, Desert's dead. I'm rezzing. We healed.
Holy crap. 220,
Poisons
227,025.
ideal mixture.
Okay, what were we supposed to be killing? Oh,
Beetles.
Sewers?
Beetlejuice.
The melee guy right here.
Sewers.
Beetlejuice.
Sewers. 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 Sewers.
Shall
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, so real fast. I've noticed this so you can tell what needs to be killed by the color of your screen. So you guys notice your screen changing colors. Right?
Okay.
So if it's green, it's the imps. If it's red, it's the stranglers. If it's blue, it's the beetles.
I don't know if I can identify those colors.
It's like your whole screen changes the color. But I'll still call it out, but it's like your screen's flashing a color, and I've
Yeah,
noticed.
I don't know if I'm confident enough to actually see what color my screen turns. I don't know if I picked that up or not. I don't know if it's my eyes or my TV, but I don't know if I'm seeing that.
It's alright. I'm still gonna call it out. Just
Okay.
saying, you know, if you
Good
get
to know,
lost,
though.
and if you can pick it up, there you got it. All right, my controller shouldn't die this time. I plugged I don't know. It's like when I have the wire plugged into my PlayStation, it doesn't seem to charge, so I have to plug it straight into my outlet for my that I use for my phone charger.
Oh yeah.
All right. Let me
Okay, here we go.
Hold it.
hold up. Hold up.
Oh,
All right. Well, while he's doing that, I'm gonna use a memento 3 times.
orbs will really help too once you get orbs unlocked.
I have orbs unlocked.
Oh, I would exchange that for shards.
On my front bar.
Orb. Oh, you run both. Okay, I'm sorry. When you called out your rotation earlier, I never heard you say orbs.
Yeah,
I
orbs.
guess
Orbs
just
on my
okay.
back bar. And
Okay, I'm ready.
I've been throwing them out, but just because of the amount of chaos that's going out, I'm either using this or I'm spam the shit out of combat prayer.
Yeah, it's all good. I'm ready when you guys are.
I'm Five Nights at Freddy's.
We'll purge this world, make it clean. All shall be blessed and perish.
Sewer.
No, other side.
My blessing will leave you weak.
Imps.
Okay, where are you guys? Sewer. Don't see any more imps. It's all.
Stop fiddling with my ingredients.
Oh, are they already in?
Nothing but the smell of charred flesh.
Okay, right here in the middle.
There's too many
All right, son.
Melee.
stuff.
Nothing but the smell of charred flesh. Spreads within you. Pulsing. Yes.
Stranglers. Sewers up.
Interrupt. Got it.
Yeah, if you move directly off center, it unplugs, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Antidote.
Where is it? Okay, see it.
Are you fools going to watch me
I do my ultimate.
Melee guy coming up.
Yep, sun's
He'll get
out.
melted at this. Two ultimates even better.
little poisons and fumes, an ideal mixture for death. Do you feel your magic weaken?
Beetles.
Beetle skull. Yeah, I heard that one. Sewer.
Desert, what are you taking so much damage from?
Stop fiddling with my ingredients.
Let's see, Blistering Plague, 630,178 damage.
I'll get him. You just keep killing,
Yeah, I'm trying to. I need to get the beetles done so that. Sewer.
No.
Oh, final.
Okay. I don't know.
Alright.
Antidote. Perfect. 10%. 1 9. I'm gonna do my ultimate. We got this.
Melee guy
Executing for
coming
100
up.
grand right now. 101,000, 102,000. Nice.
Yeah, I just got Jorvold's Gloves and Divines.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
There we go.
He wasn't the one leading them, I'm afraid. My friends, prepare yourself. For Za'an the Scalecaller has risen again.
Alright, I'm gonna switch away from that other heal back to my healing ward.
Okay.
Dude, I was fucking, like, with the amount of spamming I was doing, man, I ran out of magic out there at the end.
No shit.
That's because the thing was like draining your guys' stamina instead of Magicka. Hard mode?
No.
What if I want the title?
Well, we can do that a different time.
Does anyone need mechanics in this?
Same mechanics as normal.
No, she does a couple different things. So this is a couple extra things hard on the tank. So she has 2 different fire modes that she does. Where she breathes fire just like the Zon's monster set does. It like makes a beam of fire. So one she does is it's a kiting beam of fire, which means that it's gonna pick somebody. They'll have a pink little AoE at the bottom of the feet, or whatever color your AoEs are, and it will be like a movable homing beacon line of fire. And if you have it and then running around trying to dodge it, then if you sweep the team with it, you can kill somebody. So it's a tricky thing because you wanna move in a way where it doesn't sweep the team, if possible. It's really hard to do. So a lot of people it takes them a few tries to get it. But basically, if you just strafe back and forth or sprint, you don't even really have to sprint. Usually, just the full speed non-sprint, just normal run, is usually fast enough where if she has the line of fire on you, you can just kite around her like this in a semicircle and stay clear of the flame. The trick is to not, when you're kiting her back and forth, to not sweep that little laser beam line of flame into somebody else, killing them. Or often it won't kill them, as long as your healer is decent. You know, putting down some good heals, you can heal through it. But it's best not to sweep. So what I do is I'll pick an area. So say if the team are kind of spread out somewhere around the area, if I have it, I will take over this little region and just kite back and forth. Just kite back and forth like this. And it lasts about 5 seconds, maybe 4 seconds, 4 5 seconds will last. You just kite about 2 or 3 times, and usually that's end. The other version that she does is she will pick up somebody, and she will prevent them from moving, and then she will do a direct laser beam of fire from her to that person that she's picking up. Now, if it's anybody but the tank, so if anybody gets it but Flathead, then Flathead breaks the beam and holds block in between the boss and the person that she just picked up, and breaks that fire beam with a shield and blocks it, and saves the person's life. If he doesn't block it, then usually it kills the person. If Flathead gets chosen, so instead of picking up one of us 3, if she picks up Flathead, then one of us have to break the beam, and hopefully there's enough heals incoming, and you're tanky enough to take it. I hope I don't have to do it because I'm a vampire and I don't have much heals, so I'm probably the worst person to do this in here. So ideally, you don't want the tank to get it. So the tank gets it, then anybody but the healer. So the healer can lay down heals and heal whoever is blocking it for the tank. So that's the fire mechanics. That's 2 things you never get to see in normal that come in vet. The one thing that does carry over, that you've probably seen a million times, almost every time you come in here, you see it, which is there's the freezing mechanics. The whole room will fill full of like ice and stormy, and then 2 big giant like ice people will form, and their job is to basically slow us down and freeze us. So we have to prevent them from doing that by killing the ice people. So if we don't kill them, then basically it's a full wipe. Everybody dies. So that's super important. As soon as the room starts getting cold and freezing, you turn around and everybody, even as a tank, I'll kind of run up and try to stab and fracture on one of the people. If you can try to DPS them. We have enough burn here. I don't think it's gonna be a problem. As soon as the second ice person is dead, so we have to kill both of them. As soon as that ice person, start putting on your binoculars and look for the green shield. A green shield somewhere on the area here will pop up, and we all have to be inside of it because this entire room will poison. Just like in that previous fight, there's like a little area you have to get into to protect from the poison. Same thing happens here, but it's like a bright green shield. It has like a little floating little shield symbol. It's like kind of like a turquoise kind of glowing circle. So we have to be inside of it. If we don't inside of it, then more than likely you're gonna get killed by the poison that fills the room. Now, as soon as the poison fills the room and goes, you have to flip. You have to get outside of the shield circle because she's gonna be pissed off that it didn't kill us, and she's gonna run in and try to kill us inside that circle. So it's an in and out kind of mechanic. Wait for the poison to fill the room. As soon as the poison's done, leave the circle, and she's gonna run inside of it. And that whole thing should happen at least 3 times during this fight. That we'll have frozen people. We kill the frozen people, then the shield pops up, and we have to get inside the shield, and the whole room fills. That expect that about 3 times. The other thing that kills us is the dragons. The dragons and statues that are behind her. There's 3 of them. They all have a little head and a little kind of conal area that they're looking at. The left one is kind of looking off to this area, and then the right one is looking off to that area, and they have a big pizza slice, conal effect, poison. And that's the hard part of this dungeon, is that because the amount of time it gives you to react is extremely short, and in hard mode they cut it down even more. It's almost not enough time to react. So when I've come in here with groups, usually what we'll do is, if we're really disciplined, while we're doing all these other mechanics, doing that kiting the fire and killing the frozen people and doing the shield and everything, we'll try to be disciplined and stay in between 2 different of the tonal areas. So the center dragon, he'll never shoot over here, standing. The dragon that's on the left will never shoot over here. So if you're in between both little areas, you can basically just sidestep or roll dodge to the left or right, because it only will ever be one conal area. So if it's the center dragon, and if I'm over here, he can't hit me. If it's the left dragon, I just sidestep over here, and that left dragon can. So the better you are at staying right on that line, that knife's edge between those 2 little things, you're just basically 1 step away from not getting killed. So the better out we are all at kind of mining that little area, that line that comes down between these dragons, the better off we will of not getting killed by it. So expect to be killed by it. Usually it takes a surprise to get it right, but yeah. And that's pretty much all the mechanics. There's no ads in hard mode. There's ads. In normal mode, there's no ads except for those ice people that we gotta kill. Flathead for you, the only other thing is, on normal I don't ever see this. She might do it if the fight lasts a long time. When I'm in here, it's usually not a problem. But she has a couple of like heavy attacks that she'll knock you on your back. So she does an AoE one. There's 2 different ones. There's an AoE one that she'll put, and you can try to tank it, block through it. And then there's another one where she does like a big power slam with her shield and knocks you down. You have to get back up and block her attack that comes right after it. Those mechanics I never see in normal, so you might not have seen that before. Just expect that. She's gonna knock you down a couple times. Try not to fight close to the edge. The edge is basically certain death, because if you're way over here at the edge, this is not just for the tank, that's for all of us. If you're way over the edge and this left dragon cone comes up, it's impossible. It's impossible for you to get out of the way.
Unless you're a
There's just not enough time. Even with streak, I don't know. I'm not sure if that's even possible. So stay away from the edges and try to stay in between these 2 cones, either here or this other side. It's up to you.
Might be possible on a Nightblade.
Oh yeah, with yeah, the shadow thing. Yeah. Cool. All right. Let's give it a go. I think that's all mechanics. I don't think I forget anything.
Wait, hold up. Let me check my charge. I didn't think. Oh no, we're good.
She serves the banana.
Yep, that's her big AoE one she just did to you. She'll do another one that knocks you down. That's the one that she knocks down. Okay, kite the Papa. You got it. Kite it away from everybody. Kite it away from everybody.
I was
Oh,
trying.
okay. We have to do this. Forget Papa. We have to do this. No, shit, I died. Okay, get inside the circle, everybody. And as soon as the poison, okay, get out of the circle. And Desert, go res, and expect the poison, the dragon poison, to come up in a second. It's usually, oh, you have to block the fire. I'll do it. I'm gonna die. No, I can't take the fire damage.
Res right here.
Okay, oh, that's the kite, the fire kite, kite it away from everybody. There you go. Good job. Oh, poison, get out.
Oh, that's a one shot.
Yeah, that was the poison from the dragon.
Okay.
So you should be able to outrun that, Papa. I think you were just going back and forth too small of an area.
Yeah,
You
I
have to
wasn't.
kind of a little bit bigger of an arc, if you will. You know.
Yeah, at
Back and
first I
forth.
wasn't sure if it was on me or not, so that was the issue.
No, I called it out. I called your name out. I
Yeah,
saw it.
I heard you, but you called my name out after it already started, right? So I already got hit by one, and then when you called my name out, it was kind of too late for me to register
Okay,
it.
well, let me correct you. I'm sorry to overthrow you on this, but when I called it out, you had the thing. Your health was full. What you did wrong was you went like this. So, Flathead was right here. This is what you don't want to do. You don't want to just go back and forth like that. You want to kite like this,
All right,
like that.
yep,
That's how you avoid it.
I got you.
And yeah, when I saw it on your feet, you had full health. But because the arc or the back and forth that you did was so small, the fire, the limit of the damage of the fire was hitting you, even though you're going back and forth because your back and forth is too small.
I got
So
you.
just do bigger arcs, and it won't hit you. Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. I don't know. I think everything else is to just mind the dragons and poison. Try to imagine that line dividing those dragons and kind of stay right on those lines so that when the poison comes up, it doesn't hit us. All right. So I'll call out when I see who has the fire. Okay, block that. Yep. Okay, the ice thing is gonna come up soon. Wait for it. Oh, this is fire, so I have it. So I'm gonna kite it this way. Okay, by one of them. Mine was too big. Okay, ice people. One down. Okay, shield time. Over here. Get inside of it, everybody. Good job. Now get outside of it. Okay, so now she's going to do. Expect a dragon poison phase to happen pretty shortly. Okay, block the fire. Who has it? So block it, tank. Block it. Block it. Oh no. Okay, dragon poison phase. Okay, cool. You got it. Okay, kite it. Up. There you go. Good job. You got it now. Super easy like that. Poison. Watch out. Nope. I'm getting res. Ice people will come up next. Oh no. I have to stop. No.
Should be able to get flat up from in there. Desert, get out, get out, get out.
Dude, I can't res anybody. Okay, the poison might be coming. Oh no, is it gonna kill me? Inferno's Hold. Hello?
No, I'm here.
Oh, well, my game's lagging. Ooh, that's bad. I could have aggroed the boss. Okay, let's try again. We're doing pretty good. Some of the timing on some of these mechanics can change from run to run. So that's the big hit. Okay, kite the fire. Well, I guess Flathead has. I guess he has. Shit. Okay, ice people. Oh, damn! Way too much damage.
Whoa, what? Dude, my shit's lagging too.
Okay, who has the?
Nope, I got it. I
You
got
gotta
it.
block it. You gotta block it. I'm gonna heal you up. Poison. Oh no.
Yeah, there ain't no time on that poison.
Yeah.
Coming.
Poison.
Oh, fuck.
I'm doing desert if you want to get tank. Ooh, the poison went over there. I got so lucky on that.
Alright, watch out.
Okay, good recovery.
Poison desert.
Poison. Tank's got the fire. Okay, you have to block it. Block it, tank.
Ice people.
Okay, can you guys get the...
Alright, shields over here. Everybody get out.
Okay, so this can be sometimes a poison dragon phase or fire, depending on... Oh, poison.
Oh,
Okay, who's got it? Desert.
Oh, I do.
Kite it. Kite it. Kite it. Away from Papa. Away from Papa.
Oh,
Oh, block the fire. Someone's gonna get it. Block the fire. Block the fire. Good job. Poison. Ooh, it wasn't fast enough. I was in the middle.
Desert, kite it away from me. Kite it away from me. Alright, cool.
Ooh, this is bad. This is bad.
Alright,
Got
there's
it.
the
Oh,
shield.
shit. Yep.
Alright, I'll get desert up. I'll drop a heal.
Okay.
There we go.
Block the fire. Block the beam. Bam. 50,000. Okay, kite the fire. Whoever gets it.
I got it.
Okay, you could probably just... Yeah, you could probably just tank it. Ooh,
Poison.
poison. No, we can't take that. Oh, shit.
Oh man.
Poison. Poison. Ice people. Shield. The shield. Get out of it. Execute time. Good job, everybody.
GG.
ooh, crafting motif 59, scale color stabs.
Damn, I got the axes.
Oh my god. I just got the one piece that Witchblade needs for her scale color set, the chest.
Hell
Oh
yeah.
my god, I got it. That thing is expensive. She didn't want to buy it because it's super expensive.
Yeah. Anybody need this here?
It's a hard dungeon, yo. Good job.
GG, thank you for coming along,
Now
Flathead.
Yeah.
imagine doing that no death.
Yeah.
It took so many tries, but I was in here for a week on that achievement.
Oh, I fucking believe it, bro.
Anybody need that? Grab some more keys. Oh, they'll
I
close
don't
up.
need it now. I have the whole thing.
I do. I know I do.
Okay.
I think I have every single piece. I gotta check. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, the shoulders are nice.
Yeah, I use them on my creepy little dude. Oh man.
Thank you, Flathead.
You're welcome. Well, I appreciate it.
Yep, thank you for coming. I appreciate the help.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, Dave,
that was fun. Yo.
there's which way need the scale color legs?
I think she has the legs. I believe the only one she was missing was the chest. That's what I remember her
Hmm.
saying, and that she was him-hawing about buying it or not because usually they're really expensive. The scale color
Mm-hmm.
chests, they're like 100 grand usually, 150 grand, maybe 150 plus. They're usually like 100K plus. So she didn't want to have to buy it. So I don't think she needs it. But I'll let her know if you want to hold on to it for a day or two.
Well, thank you again. I'm gonna drop
Thank you,
on off
Flathead.
and
Appreciate it.
you're welcome. Anytime. Bye.
Alright, Flathead, be safe, man.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna link some weapons. You guys need these? I got the jack if anybody wants the jack. These things.
Man, I'm missing a lot from this dungeon.
Dude, holler, man. If you needed this shit, dude, take it. I'm just gonna deconstruct it. I'd rather someone add it to collection book any day rather than me just deconning it.
You guys want to switch back to the party?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll take